Hey everyone, so as you'll be able to tell, I'm filming in a different location to what I normally do, and that is because I have finally decided to do my flat tour video. Ever since I did my university tour video 2 years ago, people have asked me to do an updated version, and I didn't do it in the last place I lived, but where I live now is finally starting to feel like home, so I thought now might as well be a good time to do it. This won't be the longest video in the world because the flat is not the biggest flat in the world. We decided to go for somewhere that would be cheaper rent, cheaper heat, so we have extra money to save for either travelling or putting away for when we do move and try and hopefully get somewhere of our own. But hopefully you'll see some interesting things. I'll show you the two rooms. There's kind of two rooms I'll be focusing on, and then sort of bits and pieces in that room that personally make it feel like home for me. So I'll show you the bedroom in a second, but this is the first room I'd like to show you. This is the main living area, I guess. Very open plan, very bright room. As you can see, I kind of like to sit up on the bar section there and do my writing rather than using the desk in the corner, which is probably what I should be doing. Really nice kitchen space, and it's just a really nice living area. It's a very comfortable space, and that's what I enjoy. So first of all, this is the desk area that I should be using for writing, but as I said, I prefer to sit up there. But over here, I just have some things that I particularly find inspirational, decoration to make the place feel more like home. So we have my glittery Jesus, a twirly pen caddy, which was really quite a nightmare to find, and a photo of myself and Byron at Bennet Street in London. Another picture of Byron, a cauldron which I used to keep pennies in, but now it's just completely empty and decorative. A personal picture and a Helena picture, which is kind of the first picture of her I ever kind of really fell in love with, and a candle because I'm now over my phobia of candles, which is really, really exciting. And then up here we have two fairly large pictures. We have one of Mary Chaworth and one of Byron, of course, and whenever I come in the house are kind of the first faces I see, and I really, really love that quite a lot. Now over here next to the delightful kitty litter we have a bookcase, so I'm just going to take you through it very quickly without any detail. I have some box sets on the top. Here we have library books. This is my pile of library books, this is my partner's pile of library books, and the Byron book I'm currently working with, which is Medora Lee's autobiography. And then these two shelves I love. We have my Helena DVDs in chronological order. I will do an updated collection at some point. And then from Pee-wee we have my Tim Burton DVDs, the other Tim Burton DVDs, and that is my to watch pile there. There's a mirror over here, which is great. Most of the furniture in this property was actually here when we moved in. The mirrors in front of me were here. The shelf I'm about to show you was here, but the things on it weren't. So we have my partner's ship, of course, and then two pictures just to make it feel more like home that I took in London. London for me is the most inspirational thing in the world. We just have a picture of the Tower Bridge, and then a picture I took in Hampstead Heath, and I completely fell in love with Hampstead Heath, and that picture just really sparks a lot of emotion in me, so it's nice to have it round and have it in view when I'm writing. So in the little kitchen area, there's not too much to see over here. We have some mugs on display, but I'm a little bit obsessed with mugs. So I have my Aristocats one, my Loose Women mug, the Sabrina the Teenage Witch ones. That one is not mine. And then down here from this morning's coffee, I still have my London Underground one. And then we have the bedroom, which is probably my favourite room in the house, if I'm perfectly honest. So I'll show you the bedding first of all because I'm really, really excited about this. This is London Underground bedding, as I'm sure you can tell. There is a massive theme in my life, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. This is from Argos, and the underside is all the different tube lines. And there we have my favourite place in the world, Hampstead. And that used to be my teddy, but now my cat has decided to take it on as her own. This is the built-in wardrobe, as I said, because it's a small flat. There's a lot of kind of inbuilt storage space rather than room for expensive storage, which doesn't bother me in the slightest. So I'm just going to move this along because that's my partner's side. He takes up 1/3 and, I take up 2/3 because that's fair. There we go. And I'm not going to go through all of this or anything like that. But there's a lot of room. There's crates and things down there. All my clothes there. And at the top we have lots of crates. We've got Bellatrix LeStrange, Sparky, just all sorts of really random things that I couldn't find a place for elsewhere. So coming around from the wardrobe we come to a chest of drawers. Now we just keep pretty generic things in these, so I'm not going to go through that. But on the top we have these beautiful, beautiful boxes. I absolutely love them. They were 2 for £10 from the Works, which have London Underground of course, and the London postcard one with Big Ben on it. And in these I just keep notebooks that I'm currently working with and different bits and pieces like that. On the top I have this shoebox which I think is from Burton, and I just keep my daily use makeup, moisturisers, body sprays, other little bits and pieces like that that don't really belong in the bathroom. The last thing I want to show you in the bedroom is my favourite thing ever. Finally, after almost 3 years of obsessing, I have a bookshelf to put my Byron books on. I'm not going to go through it too much, but we have collections of poetry and a random packet of Bertie Bott's beans. I will be doing the Bertie Bott's beans YouTube challenge at some point. More Byron books, more Byron books. I don't need to really explain what these are. The bottom shelf is to be reds, so I really need to start making a dig at those at some point. But the shelf is from Argos and it's about £30, and it's just the love of my life just now. So I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to show you. For those of you who've been requesting this for 2 years, 1, I apologise it took me too long to do this, and 2, I hope you did enjoy this. If you have any suggestions for future videos, let me know, and I promise I will do them quickly, at least more quickly than a 2-year wait. But let me know what you think, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!